Hi everyone, our topic is partial derivatives. First we define the partial derivatives. Let f be a function of two variables. The first partial derivatives of f with respect to x and y are the functions fx and fy such that fx is equal to limit h approaches to 0 fx plus h comma y minus fxy and fy is equal to limit k approaches to 0 fx comma y plus k minus fxy over k. We see that when we take the first partial derivative with respect to x, then y remain constant, and when we take first partial derivative with respect to y, then x remain constant. Now we have the notations for the first order partial derivative. If w is equal to fxy, then fx is equal to partial f by partial x. This notation may be read as partial. So that's why we read partial f by partial x. Fy is equal to partial f over partial y. Similarly, we can read the first derivative with respect to x is fx is equal to partial f by partial x is equal to partial w by partial x, because w is equal to fxy, which is equal to wx. Similarly, first derivative with respect to y can be read as fy, which is equal to partial f by partial y, which is equal to partial w by partial y, and which is equal to wy. Note that all these notations are similar. If we write this notation instead of this or this, then it's okay for us. We are taking the first partial derivative with respect to x. Now we have a question. Find the first partial derivative of fxy, which is equal to x cube minus y squared whole to the power 5. Okay. We know that before starting the answer, we know that if y is equal to c, where c is a constant, then dy by dx is equal to 0. Similarly, we know that if y is equal to function to the power n, then dy by dx is equal to n function to the power n minus 1 and d over dx of f of x. That is further derivative of function. Note that n should not be equal to 0. If n is equal to 0, then we have a constant, and we know that the derivative of a constant is equal to 0. Now our function is x cube minus y squared whole to the power 5. We regard y as constant, mean y is a constant at here, and differentiate with respect to x. It's mean we want to take the first partial derivative with respect to x. That's why we wrote here as fx, which is equal to, so what we have to do, first we have to solve the power. So 5 times x cube minus y square whole to the power 5 minus 1, that is this formula, and the further derivative with respect to x of this function, that is x cube minus y squared. So this will become 5x cube minus y squared. So 5 minus 1 is equal to 4, and the derivative of x cube is equal to 3x to the power 3 minus 1, and we regard y as constant. That's why we put 0 at here, because the derivative of a constant is equal to 0. Now by simplifying this expression, 5 times 3 is 15, and x to the power 3 minus 1 will give us x squared. So 15x squared times x cube minus y squared whole to the power 4. Similarly, when we regard x as constant and differentiate with respect to y, so we put a notation f y xy, that is first partial derivative with respect to y, which is equal to, again we have to use the formula that we put at here, this one. So 5 times x cube minus y square and 5 minus 1, and further derivative of this function with respect to y without power. So we regard x as a constant, that's why the derivative of x cube, which is a constant, is equal to 0, and y squared, the derivative of y squared is 2y to minus 2y to the power 2 minus 1. Now by simplifying this expression, we got 5 2s are 10. We put negative sign at here because here we have a negative sign, minus 10, and y to the power 2 minus 1 is equal to y. So 10y times x cube minus y squared to the power 4. That is the first partial derivative with respect to y. Okay. Now we have another question. Find the first partial derivative of f of xy, which is equal to e to the power x natural log of xy. Okay, before starting the solution, first we have to work on the formula, that is, if a product of function is given, that is y is equal to f of x into g of x, two functions are given, then the derivative of function, that is y, is equal to dy by dx. First function remain as it is, and the derivative of second function plus second function remain as it is, and the derivative of first function. Also, if y equal to natural log of f of x, that is natural log of some function, then dy by dx is equal to 1 over function into d over dx of function. And the third formula that we use in this question is y is equal to e raised to power x, then derivative with respect to x is equal to e raised to power x. Derivative remain same. So we regard y as constant and differentiate with respect to x. So first partial derivative with respect to x is equal to first function remain, here we have two functions, that is e raised to power x and natural log of xy. That's why first function remain as it is, that is e raised to power x, and the partial derivative of natural log of xy plus natural log of xy and the first partial derivative of e raised to power x. So e raised to power x, the derivative of natural log of xy is 1 over xy, and the further derivative of xy plus natural log of xy and the derivative of e raised to power x remain as it is, that is e raised to power x. So e raised to power x 1 over xy. Now we want to take the derivative of this function with respect to x. So the derivative of x is 1 and y is a constant, so 1 time y is y. So the derivative of xy with respect to x is y plus e raised to power x natural log of xy. Now by taking we see that y cancelled by y. Now e raised to power x is common, so e raised to power x times 1 over x plus natural log of xy. So this is the first derivative of f of xy with respect to x. Now we regard x as constant and differentiate with respect to y. So we see that in e raised to power x, y is not involved. That's why this entire term is, that is e raised to power x is constant, and this one is here y involved, so that's why we take the derivative of natural log of xy. So e raised to power x remain as it is, and first partial derivative of natural log of xy, e raised to power x natural log of xy. So the derivative of natural log of xy is 1 over xy time partial derivative of xy. Now we know that y is a variable and x is a constant. That's why we can write it as x time partial over partial y of y. Now the derivative of y is 1, that's why we write x at here. Now x cancelled by x. So the first partial derivative of f with respect to y is e raised to power x over y. I hope that this video was informative for you. If you have a question, then send us. We will help you to solve the question. Thank you very much.